Hey, I know I'm late. Aren't all important people? All right, all right. Say hello in the walk-in so we can start the show. All right. Hey guys, this is the first show of the I'm Not Impressed show live from the plantation. I just woke up. I had a long ride on the boat. It was rocky. I got some motion sickness, but they're letting us eat pig intestines and the tails of Knox. It's not that bad. Day one. Everything Master doesn't want, we get to eat the insides of. I hear 200 years from now, they're going to actually be called delicacies and be going for $20 a pound. So, intestines, giblets, livers is on the menu for dinner tonight. Can't wait. All right, guys. Let's just get it all out now so we don't have to talk about him and them for the next 4 years. I mean, I don't have an adult styled life where he can affect me. I literally pour liquor in a cup for a living. I was born on this godforsaken land. My skin may get me in some trouble, but other than that, I'm just gonna lay low for a while. Okay, so a couple of the people that look like us voted for him. So, can't explain that. So, we're just going to go over a couple of the things that we will be having to deal with for the next 4 years in case you guys weren't debriefed. So, he's president. There's nothing we can do. He's also president. There's nothing we can do. But, what can you do? There's a couple of executive orders that he rescinded from Biden's administration. So we're just going to look at a couple of the things that we're not going to have anymore due to some of our cousins voting for, I don't know what they're voting for. But I know some of you guys are kids like me, so you're not going to know everything that's going to change. Don't worry. Auntie got something for you. It's so much political and adult news to open the show. It's gonna be really like informative, not so much jokes the first 10 minutes, and then we can go back to talk about people. I just wanna give y'all a visual layout of the changes to come. Poor Bernie, the king that never was. Damn, I got a lot of gossip today. I should have put that on the top. Okay, we can do it the other way. All right. Try to pay attention in class, guys. I know a lot of you guys aren't used to education talk, but let me not insult the 3.5 people I have here. Advancing racial equity and support for undeserved communities through the federal government. Um, just like, sorry, Skip and Isis. You know how they have like quotas for jobs and you have to hire a certain amount of, ethnic people. That's gone. We're hiring just based off of whiteness. We're not doing no inclusivity for black. That's gone. Ensuring a lawful and accurate enumeration of, what are these big words and adult stuff coming at me? Let's see what I do understand. Aha. Organizing and mobilizing the United States government to provide a unified and effective. Okay, let's just cut to it. A lot of the medication due to COVID-19 related illnesses gone. Preventing and combating discrimination on basis of gender. Okay, this is reminding me of school. I'm about to sweat. Let me tell you the things I do know off the top of my head. He's saying that we're no longer aiding trans community related topics. We're not doing the separate bathroom talks out of here. We're not doing male turned female, and I'm now competing in a female lane. Out of here. Biden had signed something to make the medication under Medicaid and Medicare cheaper. Out of here. Just die. Let's see what else they say. Economic relief related to COVID. Out of here. White House initiative on advancing educational equity. Anything with urban studies. Out of here. Implementation of infrastructure investment. This is getting too grown. I liked the other layout better. It was just like adults for dummies. Lowering prescription drug costs. Gone. Promoting the arts and humanities and museums. Why? Gone. Establishing the President's Advisory Council on African Diaspora Engagement in the U.S. Out of here, niggers. Further advancing race. It's a lot of race-based memorandums. Out of here. Modernizing regulatory review. I don't know what that is. Revitalizing our nation's commitment to invite. Just know if it's black or if it's trans, homosexual related, just gone. So I'm not mad at I'm just going to say it. I'm not covering up anything. I'm not mad at the trans playing in sports. It's just not fair. It doesn't make sense. But you know what also doesn't make sense? Where is this boy? I'm just going to just call him a boy. He plays a dirty game. So you guys know Caitlyn from the Kardashian curse. Mr. Bruce Jenner, the all-star Olympian man turned woman. I just don't. I'm gonna say it, and this is how you know it's a mental health issue. Caitlyn says, "Congratulations to Mr. President. Thanks be to God." I don't understand. One of his first executive decisions is to stop calling change gendered people by their new genders. Stop them in competing. And then Bruce is like, yeah, thank God. Like, it's right there. The proof is right there. So I'm going to misgender Bruce to Caitlyn because, you know, you're not even loyal to your set. So who am I to, you know, address you by the delusion of what you think you are? All right. So there's a lot of adult things on this topic to cover. And I promise we're going to have fun. So what tonight is the blatant Nazi salute by Elon Musk, right? So if you guys have any friends or families that voted for, you know, Trump, and then you know, oppose him by saying, like, what are you doing? Make America Great Again stands for, like, you know, putting niggas back in the field. And they're like, no, well, he's doing this and he's doing that. And you're like, no, I'm pretty sure it stands for putting niggers back in field. And, you know, to fast forward to the inauguration and to see what's going on, it's just like, yo, our families are dumb, right? So someone sent me this morning. Not really important. We really already knew what was going on with those people over there.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
And then he turned around and he did it again, facing the other way. There's no misconstruing that. There's no, oh, he meant something else. He's going to say, like, I was talking about my heart. No. That is exactly what it looks like. And anyone surprised hasn't been paying attention. Twitter, literally flooded with Nazis, white nationalists, people talking about white replacement theory. This is an account that's pro-apartheid. And then they celebrated that their very first subscriber was Elon Musk. This account pushes white replacement theory. Talk about it all the time. And Elon responds to one of their posts, they absolutely want your extinction. And this man essentially owns the presidency. But TikTok is the threat to national security, not the Bond villain with his own social media platform. Got it.
And I just want to...
So I don't understand how I understand white people voting for white supremacy. It's just black people voting for white supremacy that had me a little confused, if you will. It was an eventful inauguration. So we know we have some traitors amongst us. Here we have Rick Ross doing an inauguration performance. This was before the inauguration, but it was for the inauguration. We also had Snoop Dogg, which was strange because for the last, things just happened not to age well. This was for the last inauguration. This was Snoop Dogg.
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo ass niggas gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the fuck out one of you Uncle Tom ass niggas for doing it. Which one of you niggas gonna do it first? Osby's the one that performs for himself.
Several moments later. So, the Libra in me always questions, like, I want to understand what brought you to this, niggatry. And I just don't get it. And, a lot of people just like, even on the Breakfast Club, and I'm going to show you clips of Stephen A. Smith trying to make sense of it. Millionaires being swayed by money is just greed. We're not talking about me and Skip on our last 3 cents with a dog, and we had to do it to create generational wealth. These are people that are very, very well off, still being able to be bought. So that's all I have to say about the rebuttal of, oh, well, let people make their money. You didn't need it. It's blood money at this point. It just shows, how slavery ended up being able to last for so long and how it was very hard for Harriet Tubman to get the slaves over. Like, niggas gonna be niggas. The biggest celebrity kickback that we got was Nelly. Let me show y'all a piece of Nelly's performance. They posted it.
Born on a military base in Austin, Texas. Raised in the heartland of this country, St. Louis, Missouri. Father, grandfather, uncles, aunts, cousins all serve the country. He has entertained our troops all around the world. Only in America can you come from the streets of St. Louis to the White House. There's nothing more American than Nelly. Nelly. Please pause for a moment of silence as our hearts go out to those affected by the LA fires. Thank you. 3, 2. Born on a military base.
All right. And there is some, okay, so you do something Twitter doesn't like, and then everything you've done your entire life pops up because people just want to drag you and they want you dead and they want everyone to hate you. There was something released about Nelly yesterday that I didn't know. After he decided to do the inauguration and everybody turned on him, as they should, someone, a popular Twitter tweeter, put, reminder, Nelly is a rapist and paying out civil suits to victims on 3 continents. And I said, what? Okay, just in case you didn't believe me, my correction is 2 continents, 4 victims. And then she posted an article. She said, Nelly, this is from a news syndicate in the UK. Nelly reaches settlement in UK sexual assault case reports. Police dropped an investigation on the allegations earlier this year. And this is from October of 2019. Then she posts another one within the US in 2018. Rapper Nelly settles with women over sexual assault lawsuit. Nelly has agreed to settle a lawsuit filed by a woman who alleges that he raped her on his tour bus in a suburban Seattle. Then defamed her when he claimed she made up the accusations, but still decided to pay out. And naturally, they turned on Ashanti and the baby. They said, fuck Nelly, fuck Ashanti, and fuck the baby. Someone said the baby, yes, especially the baby. So, you can say let people make their money, or you can say these people are just always evil. He actually was interviewed about his decision, and this is what he had to say.
I'm not going to put words in your mouth, but you were really cool about it. You handled it well. You came forward and you talked about it. A lot of people wouldn't do that. Why did you come forward and talk about it?
Well, because I think it's important that, we showed some people have their own opinions about things, and sometimes things can get a little bit hazy and in a way that everybody feels the same way about everything, and that's just not it. I think certain people have an outlook, and I've always believed that you got to walk through the fire sometimes to get results, and regardless of what you feel about it, we as a people, and I mean, you know, my heritage as far as being African American, we've always had to work with people that we may not have always agreed with to get things done. And I think that struggle continues. But at the end of the day, if the men and women of this country can put their life on the line for a president that they may not have voted for, I can definitely perform for the office.
I'm not going to put words in your mouth, but
sounds like a whole bunch of nothing. We already knew that Nelly had a whole bunch of money, and then he sold his catalog recently when he found out Ashanti was pregnant. So I'm talking about money on top of money. He really didn't. That wasn't a survival move. That was just bullshit excuse for people being piss poor niggers. Another piss poor nigger that you guys kind of worship, that Kim Kardashian girl. So up until like the end of the election, people allegedly had no idea who Kim Kardashian had voted for. She was kind of quiet about it. Then she started dropping hints. She started posting the Tesla. She started posting the Tesla robot. And it was just like, okay, so we know whose side Kim Kardashian is on. Then she full throttle just, you know, let us know yesterday. She posted her first lady, not mine. And then everybody was just like, it's kind of like when the Joker pretended he was a nurse when he went to go see Two-Face, and he was fully the Joker, and he had one piece of mask, and everybody's like, oh my God, is that the Joker? And then he took off the mask, like, oh my, it was in plain sight. You guys know that Black people are good enough to have babies with, but when it comes to, you know, I don't have to bore you guys, but you guys are going to watch the Kardashians. I don't. You guys are going to buy Skims. I won't. You guys are going to be like, Kim, Kim, Kim. I never did. And, you know, she doesn't really fight on our side. But neither do some of the people that look like us. So what can you do? She's always been on the list. I might bump her up today. There goes, and it's supposed to say in the entire family, but I had to rewrite this because tomato sauce was on it. Long story. If you watch the show, you know why. But I just don't get Black girls that are like Kardashianed out. I just don't get it. The cosplaying of Black, the replicating of Black bodies, that, you know, making the almost Black babies. But when it comes to Black issues, it's like, not so much, little nigger bitches. So that's just something to consider if you're one of those brainwashed niglet girls that love all things Kardashian. It never could be me. But, you know, I'm a different breed. A couple of things that also happened at the inauguration. We seen the two first ladies. Where are these? Second and first lady. We have a roti, and then we have a Russian assassin. It's really crazy to me how one of the first executive orders to be put into place is mass deportation, and even the changing of the birthright if you're born here. And then you have these two foreigners that are sucking off the guys in the office. It's just like, are they going to go too? No. You're going to keep the roti and the assassin? I just don't understand how we pick and choose what immigrants we want to go for $750. And I have to do the research on it. I'm not quite sure if it's true, but they're saying that you're going to get $750 for immigrant that you turn in. So I'm not heartless. I'm not going to do it past 10 immigrants, because I do have morals, unlike Nelly, Rick Ross, and Snoop. 10 immigrants and I'm done. 110 and then I'm done. A couple of more things you guys have to know before we go into nigger fun. So I don't know what Trump has on the Senate, Congress, that he gets to do whatever he wants. But yesterday when he was sworn in, everyone noticed that he did something that we've never seen before. It's going to be a lot of scrolling. I'm going to try to ad-lib until we get to said scroll. In the meantime, this is me and Token's favorite song.
But baby, today the Cubans are fucking around and finding out, because Trump has moved to end refugee resettlement and parole for Cubans, Haitians, and Venezuelans. The parole program had allowed more than 530,000 migrants from the 4 countries, Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela, to temporarily immigrate to the U.S. throughout the Biden administration through a sort of digital queue called the CBP-1 app. Trump has terminated...
Don't care. Y'all voted for it. Y'all don't care. People gotta go. And the babies too. Whole families. As I was saying, the Antichrist himself, Trump didn't place his hand. This is a presidential, requirement for the last, what's 2026 minus 1776? I don't know. It's from when we, started having presidents. You put your hand on, and this is for people that do religion. I don't even do religion, but I promise you my afterlife is going to be more prosperous than the rest of you heathens. The Antichrist doesn't put his hand on the Bible. No sense, no religion, just vibes. Huge, huge, big. This is your president, guys. Didn't put his hand on the Bible. So, enjoy. Yo voy, I will go. Vote for Donald Trump. I love that, ISIS. Congratulations on your Spanish. I know a lot. I try to teach some to skip. And we visit a lot of Spanish countries. We actually have El Salvador coming up in the next 2 to 3 weeks. If you would like to help us learn, you can join in. But yo voy a votar por Donald Trump. And it's going to backfire. It's going to backfire on the same Hispanics that chose to vote for him. Now, I don't know what the fuck Donald Trump has on everybody that he can just say whatever he wants and nothing happens. So, y'all know for the last presidency when Biden was sworn in, he didn't go to the inauguration. He said, fuck that. He's a very classless son of a bitch. Michelle didn't go yesterday and everyone went crazy. Let me do this part first and then we're going to go to the hypocrisy of him not going to Biden's inauguration, but they're looking for the first lady from 3 presidencies ago. And so I try to explain to you guys why it was so imperative for Elon to buy Twitter so he can control the narratives, and do all the fucking things they do. Trump, after his acceptance speech, says, and shout out to Elon Musk. He knows those computers better than anybody. All those computers, those vote counting computers. And we ended up winning Pennsylvania like by a landslide. Do y'all
for me in Pennsylvania, and he's a popular guy, and he was very effective, and he knows those computers better than anybody, all those computers, those vote counting computers, and we ended up winning Pennsylvania like in a landslide. So
he just admitted to voter fraud. He just took the mic and said, let me tell these niggas. Elon knows computers better than anybody, like the voter counting computers. And we ended up winning Pennsylvania by... Why is no one doing anything? Yo, bro. The next time I come back, and I would hate to be white, but why would I choose the harder path? The next time I come back down here, if I come back down here, it's going to be as a white man because the shit that these niggas get away with is crazy. So this is Trump saying, this is why Elon's on the team, because he does the computer thing. He got us the votes, and it worked. So here I am before you, a voter fraud and bitch. And anyway, so Michelle didn't go. It was a big thing. And then they started making the rumors of why she didn't come. Just deal with the scrolling. I'll debrief you guys on everything that you guys missed or didn't miss. And then we could go into, love and hip hop and the stuff you got. I'm not talking about you guys. This is for my imaginary haters that's watching. I love you guys. I know you guys are classier than baddies and love. Love and hip hop is not too degrading, but it's baddies where I draw the line. Michelle didn't go. Bush was pissed. Bush and Michelle have this little childlike love-friendly relationship where he brings her candy. She wasn't there. He had the candy in his pocket in case it was, she was going to come. She didn't. He was upset. So this is what they're saying about why she didn't
I was going to bring it up yesterday and I forgot. But yeah.
Jennifer Aniston?
So the rumor, House and Habit had this story and some other sources that
the reason Michelle Obama didn't go to Jimmy Carter's funeral and the reason that Michelle Obama will not be at the inauguration with Barack Obama on Monday is that they're on the rocks and that they're splitting up and that they're going to announce that split soon and that he has been quietly dating Jennifer Aniston.
You think?
Hey guys, they're saying, and when I say they, it's just two white people on a podcast. I don't know if anyone else said it. Michelle is not coming, not as a political statement, but because her and Barack are breaking up and he's dating Jennifer Aniston, which is the furthest thing from the truth because Michelle had a birthday 2 days ago and Barack and her are very lovey-dovey on social media and they send very lovely messages to each other on anniversaries and birthdays. And I vividly remember 2 days ago, Barack leaving a lovely message for Michelle and me quoting over it. Yeah, guys, make the room stink for me tonight. And people were just like, huh, wait. And it's just, you know, my way of saying I love black love. So, not so fast. This, you know what I'm embarrassed about? And shut up. You don't know nothing about what's going on. And I always have to put 9/11 in my head to, you know, go back to demonizing him. Bush, post-presidency, looks like a dumb little cute kid. Like he's so adorable. He does the cutest things. And I go like, no, 9/11. 9/11. Look at Bush. I almost think he's human after seeing him, you know, pat Barack in the chest the other day and watching him, like, you know, look like a dumb little lost kid. And I have to, I would never tell my mom this. He is so adorable for someone who killed so many people for no reason, but to avenge his father against, you know, the Saudi Arabians. But anyway, getting too deep. Just, you know, Bush is a little adorable, but let's, you know, there's only 4 people here. We'll never ever admit that to anybody in the masses. So at the inauguration, the front row was nothing but billionaires and their whores, right? So we had Trump, and then immediately behind him, we had Elon, we had Jeff Bezos, and we had Mark Zuckerberg, something, right? And Jeff Bezos, Isis said he's adorable. I'm not gonna lie. This guy's here, y'all. We cannot let anyone find out. He just looks like a dumb little cute kid. Anyway, Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon. Just want to let you know, Jeff, you'll probably never see this. Everything I buy from Amazon, I wear, return, and I don't fucking feel bad because you're a billionaire. Every Christmas, Halloween, pajamas, I wear it and I return it because of your return policy. And I don't care. I will do it until you have money put on my head. I just don't care about rich people. This is his new little boo thing. And for an inauguration, she's dressed like a full-on tramp. Look at this. Just, you know, lace bustier. There's more scenes. And it was just causing a little distraction. You got this little half nigger back there looking. You got the reptilian Mark. He's looking. I mean, you know, act like you've been somewhere before, you little whore. But Bernie Sanders, I don't know if you guys know anything about politics. I'm going to just teach you real quick. Bernie Sanders is the only politician I would have felt safe. You know, they're all bad people. And I should have started the show off like that. It's not like, oh my God. The chains, are you going to hear the chains releasing from our people? You're going to check your Chase account and there's reparations in there. You're going to go to a water fountain. And, you know, nothing changes depending upon who's in the seat. It's just the blatant racism for me that I couldn't, you know, advocate for Trump. But nothing changes. But if I was delusional enough for something to change, it would have been under the watch of Bernie Sanders, the king that never was. Bernie had something important to tell us. And just deal with the scrolling and I'll probably get there. Sorry, it's so much news today, guys. Here we go. That's Bernie, the king that never was. You guys failed him. Hi, Mandy. What's going on? Bernie said when the 3 wealthiest men in America are sitting behind Trump at his inauguration, everyone understands that the billionaire class now controls our government. We must fight back. And I get the white people voting for white supremacy. I get the upper class voting for upper class supremacy. It's you poor niggers. It is you poor niggas that I just can't understand. You don't check the boxes on what's to come. You don't check the income, you don't check the color, you don't check the stringy hair with the lice. I don't understand why you think there's a commonality for what's to come and what you currently live in. So Bernie wanted to point that out real quick. Check that front row. The 3 richest people in the world, the billionaire class now controls our government, what we consume, how long we live, how we live those short years. And you guys are just like, woo, make America great again. Don't understand. All right. We got a couple of more adult topics on this, and we're going to go, right? Oh, that's D-Tay. Why is your name Pac-Man? It's not Mandy, it's Pac-Man D. Yeah, you didn't think that name out well, my friend. Thank you, D. What an idiot. Okay. For the inauguration, we had a performance by Carrie Underwood. I don't know much about the lady. I just know she's white, right? And she did something very disrespectful yesterday, and her karma was instant. So when she got on the stage, she made sure to shake everyone's hand except for Kamala. I have a clip. Just let me scroll, and I will show you guys. This is her. So she shook dementia Biden's hand, felon president's hand, evil Care Bear's hand, but she did not shake Kamala's hand. That ain't no problem. Now it's time for her to perform, and her karma was instant. The sound man probably was hung immediately after, but the sound never came. Where is that clip? And she had to go a cappella. Oh, it's too much adult stuff. Let's see if they got it on one of these blogs. Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing America the Beautiful, please welcome the Armed Forces Chorus and Carrie Underwood. Ladies and gentlemen, performing
Just sing it.
You know the words, help me out here. Oh, beautiful for space.
Laughs at Martin Luther King. Well, that's what the bitch gets. Okay, so there was also a lot of pardons yesterday. They call it the Big B's pardon. I mean, the thing is, the Democrat Party and the Republican, I don't give a fuck about either one. But what I have noticed is the Republican Party, they're very sleazy. They do whatever they want. They're richer. Well, they're supposed to be richer. I know some poor black Republicans. I'm just like, you really don't meet the criteria. But anyway, they fly low. They pardon all their friends, paid rappers and stuff like that. So yesterday, minutes before Biden's presidency was over, he pardoned all of his family members that are in there. And this is it. The big B's in the building. Biden has pardoned several of his family members. There he goes. And why? They really be ghetto for real. Why do you have that many? I have 0 family members. You know, tax, one. It was self-defense, alleged. James Biden, Sarah Biden. No, this is not all jail pardons. But anyway, there's a lot of pardons going here. And then the controversy behind the pardons is Fauci. Fauci is, how can I explain this? He is an advisor for health in the U.S. And I don't want to say, and pardon his crackhead son. I don't want to say that he created the COVID crisis, but he created the COVID crisis. He created the crisis and the alleged Band-Aid. It's all for money, y'all. So he was pardoned, and that caused the great, disturbance in adult land. And where's the fucking clip? Sorry, it's a lot of you know what? In relation to the COVID crisis that he created, this is what Ice Cube, they dropped an old clip recently because it has a lot to do with his pardoning.
Turned down a $9 million movie role in 2021 because he wouldn't take the COVID vaccine as being mandated in Hollywood at the time. Any regrets? It's a lot of money.
Not at all. Not one regret.
You know my thought when I heard that story? You must be even richer than I think you are.
Your health is worth more than all the money in the world. To me, it was an experimental drug, and they had no time to really see the long-term effects. It's kind of like the war machine. If you make the bullets and the Band-Aids, you're going to always want to be in war because it's profitable.
When you make the bullets and the Band-Aid, you will always want to be in war. And that's the U.S. government right now. And I don't want to talk about touchy subjects and the vaccination and things like that. But these are the determining factors when people either decided for or against it. There wasn't a long enough period to check the effects. And when you create and I love that saying, when you create the bullets and the Band-Aids, you will always want to be in war. So Fauci was pardoned. We'll see where it goes with that. Pope Francis. I don't do religion, but even when, the leader of the child molesters are against Trump, it's just like, what the fuck? This is what Pope Francis had to say about Trump's plan for mass deportation. If it's true, it will be a disgrace, but it makes the poor wretches who have nothing but paid and unpaid bill. It won't do. This is not the way to solve things. One evil to another. It's just, this is what you guys have to deal with moving forward. I was going to cover Stephen A. Smith. All he does is yell and not make sense. Why is Joe Rogan here?
Yes.
And I know you're interested in that.
Oh, very interested in that. How much did they tell you about that?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd they tell you? How much can you tell?
So
how's that work? Is it like super top secret?
I can tell,
Tell me.
Well, based on Hunter Biden, I can say whatever the hell I want, right? But no. But I interviewed a few people. It's never been my thing, I have to be honest. I have never been a believer. I have people that Area 51 or whatever it is. I think it's the #1 tourist attraction in the whole country or something. Area 51 in Las Vegas. Do you know that, right?
Sure, I know what it is.
So anyway, but it's a big tourist thing. So I interviewed jet pilots that say they saw something. If you saw them, you'd love to have them as your
I've had
son.
a couple in here. Commander David Fravor.
I don't got time. That's your president, y'all. He's talking on the Joe Rogan podcast about aliens. Everyone enjoy. It's a shame that yesterday, which was MLK's Day, was overshadowed by, Trump and the inauguration. But, bad topics are always going to get more light than good topics. But what I was annoyed by was, the girl that you guys made popular, Sexy Red, she posted something on her Twitter for laughs. She doesn't take anything serious. She was actually hired by the CIA to destroy the black community. So why would she, have a serious bone on her body? She posted a picture of her and MLK yesterday. It is, I don't know if this was a shout out for MLK, but this is a picture she posted, an AI generated picture of the Auntie Martin. I said, you're literally the Auntie Martin. You're actually the nightmare to his dream. And it looks like she's sucking the dream from it. So you see that dead look in his eyes. There's people who really be like, I love her. She's being herself. And my rebuttal to that, and so was Hitler. Hitler was being himself. Does that mean that we love her? Do what you want with that information. So I think we had enough of the adult topics. Thank you guys for being mature enough to deal with current events. I know it's just not, the preferred conversation piece, but we're going to learn here. And then we're going to go into, your little nigger shows. Let's go. Why not? Let's go into Cardi. She's right there, right? Just, people,
Ever.
You guys, you lost TikTok for about 12 hours, lost your mind, and it's back with a vengeance. This was someone who made a TikTok about Cardi oversharing with us.
Today, tomorrow.
Cardi always telling us her business like we're her real life friends.
Entire fucking life.
Yeah, forever.
Today, tomorrow.
Right now.
By the way, my kids didn't receive no Christmas gifts.
You can't even put a candy cane in the stocking?
You love your kids so much and you bought them shit for Christmas.
Right.
But you came to New York to buy your other kids gifts.
And I did see him in New York. And yes, I did. And I know that he knew that you was going to see it too.
But you ain't bought my kids shit on purpose to spite me.
Spiteful.
What's today's date? Today's the 14th?
Yeah, today is the 14th.
As motherfuckers, where the Christmas gifts
Where's
at?
the Christmas gifts?
Where the Christmas kids at?
Where's the Christmas gifts? Yeah, we want to know.
You and your mama robbed me. Yeah, you and your mom robbed me cold.
Right.
Wipe my nose.
His mom over there swiping, no swiping, acting like you Dora the Explorer, taking out your backpack. Hold on, wait. I'm connecting my earphones. So go ahead. So then what he say?
And then this motherfucker had the nerve to say that I was being competitive.
Oh, yeah, no.
So if you believe that I was being competitive, you know what that tells me? You was competing with me.
Like he projected his feelings on you, gaslighting you because he's a narcissist.
Can you believe that I had the enemy in my bed all along?
Yeah, I can believe it. I've been telling you it, so I can believe it.
I wasn't only competing with these bitches. I was competing with my nigga. And I didn't even fucking know.
Oh, that's deep. You need to tweet that. Yeah, you need to tweet that.
Yeah, poor thing. She's just a stripper. She doesn't know any better. The next one is advice on Cardi from a TikToker on how to save her career.
Business, I want you to be in your mysterious rich boss era, which means stop talking to us, stop sharing so much. I think you shouldn't even show us your kids' faces. I know we know what they look like. You have beautiful children. We don't need to see them. We don't need to hear from you. And if that man says anything, don't address it. Let him talk to himself. He's only going to look more crazy. Next, Cardi, I love you, girl. I love you down. I love that you champion the BBL clothes and the, high-low shopping. But it is time for the elegant, rich, editorial looks only. You know how to dress your ass off. Literally. I don't need everything to be skin tight anymore. I don't need everything.
That's where you lost me, bitch. But anyway, just, TikTokers rebuttaling the oversharing and the low classness that Cardi exudes. Yeah, I said it. She's number 4 on the list. And it's basically because of her crying over a man all the time. I don't do weakness. So, I got to rearrange the board today, but she's still going to be high. But the first half, for sure. D was asking, did I do the Uzi topic? I'm doing it right now. So, you guys know Tia Kemp. And what we do know about her is that she is an older woman with a very juvenile personality. And her personality trait is talking about being Rick Ross's baby mother. and how they don't get along. Well, when she's not doing that, she's actually a loser because, talking about someone that did something to you personally and you don't let it go, cool. Corny, but cool. Now she's just being the mean older lady and she wants to tell JT, hey sis, you need to do something about your man. Just watch.
Red, JT, I heard your man over there cheating with some girl over there speaking Spanish, can't even speak motherfucking English. I seen that shit. JT, you gonna have to check little Leslie girl. You know we don't even play that shit from where we from. You gonna have to jack that little fucker up, ring his motherfucking collar, slang his ass across the room like a fucking rag doll, suplex his ass, put his ass in a full fucking Nelson, and then uppercut that nigga in the stomach by 5 times, girl. For real. No scratching. Take the nails off. Pop them bitches off. No scratching. You wanna knock the wind out his ass. Come on, man. How you gonna go trick off with a bitch can't even speak no English? Nigga, I didn't even know what that hoe was saying. I had to keep reading the subtitles. That shit was...
Big Teeth Tia is just a mean girl. It's giving old miserable lady. Why are you in your bed at night by yourself? Other side just full of laundry you don't want to fold. Thinking about 2 kids that are dating and how they're dating. So this is the picture of JT and her they hanging out. And this is the video that she's referring to. And it is disturbing, but unless you're a blogger, you being in the business to, being messy to younger people, just get a life. So this is a podcast with, 2 Latinas down at Latina Lane. And Uzi does call in to speak a little Spanish to this girl in a flirtatious way. And it's just like, oh, okay.
Que tú has perdido oportunidades porque la última vez que te vi, que hablabas con Lil Uzi en específico, hay una persona que lo conoce a él, que me conoce a mí.
Let's fast forward the deportation talk and get to the part where Uzi calls in.
No aguanté la mente pobre así pero yo volví de nuevo, pero yo...
No, desarrolla bien, explique qué fue lo que pasó.
Me comí unos dulces y me puse trola. Dije, wow, Dios mío, pero ni la leche calma esto. Y nada, en verdad ahí fue que yo le gusté más a él. Me dijo, wow, Lil Diamond. Pero yo hablo con él, por aquí se oye, Tom.
Sí. Llámame por WhatsApp.
Tú sabes, los tigres se meran. Si no te hablan en español, los tigres americanos no corren.
Well, she recorded a conversation they had on WhatsApp to, JT coming. So I didn't believe it when Tia was saying it because I'm like, oh, if he's cheating, it's with another nigga. But I guess he does like girls sometimes. So that was Big Teeth Tia being a mean older lady, And misery is you can see the life. You're old, you're in your bed at night, nobody's there. You have nothing better to do but to be a mean old lady. Let's shift the tempo. So the girls are in love with this football player, Jalen Hurts. A little too light for my liking, and I'm not just saying that because my husband's in the chat. People be attractive, but I don't, I guess he's attractive, but
we'll be ready to go.
Commentator, I feel like there's no coincidence. She knew what she was saying. She interviewed him about going to, what's that thing the football players go to? Is it the Super Bowl? Yes, that thing. So, hear the interview. Tell me if you think that her words were a coincidence or well thought out.
Well, I don't know if it'll snow next week, but rain, sleet, or snow, Eagles train to go. We'll be ready to go.
Do you love playing in the snow?
I love playing football. How about that? I used to put...
Little cracker bitch just try to get him caught up. Do you love playing in the snow? No, bitch. His fiance's black. Play it one more time. Coincidence or not?
But rain, sleet, or snow, Eagles train to go. We'll be ready to go.
Do you love playing in the snow?
I love playing football. How about that? I used to put it on when we played a video game as a kid. I put the snow on 100 and all that, but that was as a kid. Well, I don't.
No coincidence in there. You love playing in the snow? No, bitch. I don't like lice. Do I want to do the Donnell Rollins on Shay Shay? Hold on now. Did I forget something? No, I didn't. It's a lot of scrolling, y'all. Be quiet, Skip. Nobody asked you. So I showed y'all the last show. Donald Rollins was on Club Shay Shay, and he had said something about, working, I wouldn't say in the shadows of Dave Chappelle, but it's definitely working in the shadows of Dave Chappelle, and never outshining the master. Let me find y'all that clip. I'm going to have carpal tunnel in a second. My fingers, where is it? I didn't scroll so long. Nope. No. 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 Ooh, doggy. Oh. Sorry. No. No. But that's next. Jesus Christ, how much shit we gotta talk about? I guess it wasn't meant to be. Yeah. There's bigger news than that. Oh, well, speaking of Dave Chappelle and Glorilla were on SNL this weekend. Here we go.
From one of the 48 laws of power. What's that book?
Get it out.
Power. 48 laws of power. It's like don't upstage the master. You know what I'm saying? You know what I know what my position is. Right. And when I'm around Dave doing shit, I won't even take pictures with people. I won't even take pictures with people because I don't want to give the impression that I know that's his space, his time, and I will have my time to shine. Right. People got to understand that. You got to realize Robin can get on too. Yes. And then the black community, this is the trouble in black community, black communities, whatever. We only think it's only one nigga at a time. It's only one person. You can't share the stage. I'm saying, even though I don't have a problem, some people are comfortable being on the side. Right. Some people, their ego, they want to be the star. I don't care about being a star. I care about winning. Right. And at the end of the day, I know that I have moments where I'm my own Batman. Right. But I also know, I'm Batman. I know being Robin right now, this is a good look. Right. Guess who I'm beside? I'm beside him, and people get to see me. I do my own.
That was a really good message for people whose ego is going to be their demise. It's not about being the star. It's about winning. So sometimes your position isn't Jordan. Maybe you're Pippen. Maybe you're Tony Kukoc if you're into basketball. He talked about dating a 23-year-old too at his big old age. Was it worth watching the whole podcast? I just like to watch. I got ADHD. I just like to save the clips that resonated with me and go. But I can't watch a full episode of anything. Maybe it's a me problem. Maybe I need to get on meds. But it won't be a good time to start meds because Trump just changed the executive order that made prescription drugs cheap. So let's just keep on having ADHD. Speaking of Donald Rollins and Dave Chappelle and Glorilla hosted Saturday Night Live this weekend, and I'm actually going to watch that today because in Atlanta we have a winter weather advisory. There's no snow, it's just cold, so they shut down a lot of things. So I'm going to watch Saturday Night Live because Dave Chappelle is my favorite comedian to date. Let's see. I just saved some of the clips, and like I said, I don't watch them prior to the show because I don't have the attention span to. So we're going to watch these clips together and see if my good friend David still has it. It's coming up, guys. It's a lot of clips too. Well, not a lot, but. All right. This we're not doing the whole fucking 4 minutes either. This is a clip he did about the immigration deportation that's to come. So y'all watch that on your own time. Hold on. Let's see what else he did. Oh, Glorilla performed. I'm gonna put it on mute.
And greetings, black.
I told y'all, Glow has not put on clothes since she got them little titties done, and y'all said that she looked decent. I ain't mad. I ain't mad at all. Just whatever. Maybe I'm annoyed. They also did the pop the balloon skit. Let's see it. If you guys are too young to know, these are characters, actual characters from the Dave Chappelle show. So, is there any more clips that I saved? Dave Chappelle captures attention with his comments on Trump and Jimmy Carter. After cracking up the audience with his Diddy jokes, Chappelle switched tones. Is this a video? No, it's not. Not interested in reading. Watching this in its entirety today. That opening scene is 16 minutes, 17. Yeah, y'all gonna have to where can we watch it? Maybe on fucking Twitter. I'll piece all the pieces together. My favorite comedian of all time. Thank you, Isis. Isis said if you didn't see it like I didn't, you could catch it on Peacock. The only problem is who the fuck has a password to Peacock? Don't all just answer at one time because, oh my God, how will I ever see it? I don't have a password to Peacock. Okay, so if you guys have Peacock, you can see the full SNL episode. I will be doing that today. Let's just get right into it. What? I said this on Twitter, and I'll say it again. Natalie Nunn is definitely helping the CIA penetrate the. Thank you, ISIS. I was waiting for someone to tell me there was going to be their password. She's helping the CIA and Ronald Reagan from the grave maintain the absolute lowest form of humanity in Black people. And, to keep it nationally in the U.S. is one thing, but to globalize Black degeneration it's insane. It also reminds me of like when the missionaries came to Africa and turned the lights against the darks, forced religion upon them and then put them on a ship and brought them to the land that we're on today. And not much has changed. Apartheid all over again. So this is the Baddies brand seeping over to Africa to spread Black degeneracy globally.
Turn it up, turn it up.
The takeover continues. Baddies Africa.
Turn it up, turn it up.
Do me a favor. If you ever had to question if you wanted to keep a relationship with a friend or family member, just ask them if they watch Baddies, if they know at least 2 cast members' names, and just cut them off, because I refuse to even be an acquaintance with anyone who finds an interest in Black women beating each other up from America over to Madagascar. I like to move it. I won't be a part of it. Like, I like a ghetto old time. I don't like a degenerate time. And, I'm hearing rumors that she's a part of, like, allegedly sex trafficking and stuff like that. And I could, you're only as good as your last example. So that's what they got going over in Niggerville. Beanie Siegel was on a podcast recently, and you know how, I don't want to say godlike. You know how unhuman you have to be for people to be invited on a podcast solely off of knowing you once upon a time and talking about, so what was it like knowing Jay-Z? So we're in the golden era of Jay-Z where he's so untouchable that people are getting invited on couches to talk about just rubbing shoulders with him. Okay? So Beanie Siegel was invited on a couch, not to talk about one of the best rap albums ever, Becoming, which is one of his albums, not to talk about his food truck, but to talk about a part of his life where he got to rub shoulders with one of the most important humans this world did. Stacio85, I hope you're a girl. My husband's in here. And I look like shit today, so thank you if you can still see the beauty. Beanie was invited to talk about knowing Jay-Z and allegedly the things that came with that. Here it is.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Did he write for Bleak?
Yeah, did he write for Bleak?
Yeah, man. Of course. Jay helped Bleak out on a lot of shit. I mean, you can hear it. You just don't get it. Come with it. Fifth load with slugs that the rest in you fitted. It's M.E.M. Rock. Just pay attention. He always cheated for Bleak. He had to cheat for Bleak, especially if us three was on record together. Because if I ain't right there with Jay, too far behind him, come on, man. Bleak wouldn't have stood a chance. That's my brother. Bleak, no. Wiz doing a Dynasty album, and every record that we all supposed to got on,
it always was just me and Jay on the verse. And then one day I came in the studio, let's just say it was 5 records. That was me and Jay, and Bleak was supposed to be on them. And he wasn't on none of them, like for weeks. And one day I come to the studio and Bleak on 4 records. Damn, when he do them? So I wasn't there, so I don't know how they sessions went. But I know he had a little assistance. He got alley-oop.
I'm looking for the clip where he talked about Dame Dash. And you gotta understand, and it's not a bad thing, but that's why you had the rapping ability that you had, and you gotta have a food truck now. Y'all don't know. Y'all could have took a little page out of Donnell Rollins. Never outshine the master, never speak against the master. Wax on, wax off. You could have just known the man, and if you want to talk about him, talk about him in, the brightest light. But, clearing up rumors, telling secrets, and things like that is the reason why you in Philly dancing with Meatball on the corner, like I told y'all before, and, making Philly cheesesteaks. So, that there's a scene in here where he talks about
You
Dame
asking
Dash.
me?
I can't find it,
Yeah, I'm
and
asking
I refuse to keep on looking for it. But another person who is more known for their affiliation rather than their art is DDG. DDG is known as the Little Mermaid's man, and he loves it. He actually introduces himself like that to kids. He also has this little humor to him where he can take a negative that you guys would throw at him and make it a joke because he really doesn't care. That's his, his little Libra flair. So he was introduced to a kid recently, and I like the kid's humor. Let me find you the clip where he tells a kid he's the Little Mermaid's baby daddy.
Jesus, say hi.
What's up?
Say hi.
Guess who I am. Y'all know who I am?
Say who is you? Come on, shot. They all shot. Say DDG.
No, not DDG. Y'all know who I am?
Look, I'm
the Little Mermaid baby daddy. Y'all know the Little Mermaid?
You watch Little Mermaid?
Yep, I'm her
That's
baby daddy.
Little Mermaid boyfriend. That's her boyfriend.
Little kids shouldn't even be known about boyfriends and baby daddies, but she wouldn't have known them for anything else. So that was DDG. Just happy to be the Little Mermaid's baby daddy, and I get it. Y'all gonna make jokes about it? I'ma just take it and accept it. I am, baby. Do you know who I am? Under the sea. All right.
You have an.
I don't. Okay. There's a commonality in this family tree. So we got a rapist brother. We have a cokehead sister who fell from fame that's married to a rapist, and then we got the sister. I'm trying to find out how I want to generalize her, but this is Nikki's little sister. I think it's Ming. She calls herself Ming. The fascination that black women with a little chink to their eyes have with Asian culture. I don't know. You are a Trinidadian. There's no Ming about you. You're probably Stacey Ann or something like that. But anyway, Cathy Ann. But you want to go with Ming. The fascination pipeline from black woman to Asian is, whatever. This is Ming showing how close in the family tree here her and her sister are because they're a little retarded. This is Ming calling 911. An actual 911 phone call from when she heard that TikTok was down.
Okay, so basically, I heard that TikTok got banned, and I would like to know if it's possible y'all could put it back on my feed.
And we realize that this is a 911 emergency line, correct?
But I thought that
Do you have an emergency? Do you need police, fire, or medical?
on Instagram it told me that if I call
Do you need the police department, the fire department, or an ambulance?
No.
Okay, so no emergency state on operator 193. Have a good night.
Very hateable family. I'm going to put her right underneath the rapist. It's going to be the rapist sibling, then the Ming bitch, like, oh, you're so funny. You called 911 for a nap. And then we're going to go with the rapist wife. But all in all, that mother went out her way to have some degenerates. One is rich, but the other two, you got some explaining to do. So that was Nicki Minaj's little sister with a effort at being funny. A very, very low effort at being funny, calling 911 for the 12-hour dismissal of TikTok. Speaking of corny people and corny things, Jim Jones was on a stage. I don't stick around long enough to even know what the stage was for. It could have been a health benefit concert. It could have been a podcast. It could have been a 10-year anniversary concert. I don't know. I be in and out. So Jim Jones is on this stage, and he had an accidental, on purpose, accidental money drop that people are just like, okay, Jimmy, this was pretty cool. And for his age, it's just like, all right, Jimothy. Here it is.
Shut up. Is either the Joe Freshest or the protection.
You dropping bread, baby.
Oh wow.
You dripping money over here.
Well,
Jim Jones has just set out to prove
those
that I
aren't
was telling the
singles.
truth.
Those aren't singles. Those aren't singles. Stripper money.
I like.
Someone was on TV asking this man on her one bended knee to marry them. Y'all be making some choices, boy. All right. So there is another colorist situation going on reality TV. I don't happen to watch reality TV. Not that it makes me better than you guys. I just don't have the attention span. The only show to date to capture my attention span, Game of Thrones, and all the sequels that come after that. But there's people, I don't judge anyone for loving hip hop. It's only that damn baddies. Well, there's a colorist situation, a very, very important situation going on Love Hip Hop right now. It's with the Alma La Negra kind of girl. I just don't get it. I don't get if that's her real skin color. It looks like, blackface. But anyway, nonetheless, where is it? There's so much Trump news going on that I can't even find stories that happened yesterday. Jesus Christ. Let me go to my real site. Let me go to... I know my good folks over at Neighborhood Talk got the tea. Here it is.
You should really...
I don't know who the other girl Flo is. I do know the Negra girl because I questioned her skin color. And I happen to be here this day. So let's watch what happened.
Stop telling black women to stop loving themselves. You stop loving yourself. Selling bleaching cream. Slap the out of you, bitch. You ugly.
That's me in the hat if you guys didn't see.
No wonder why your baby daddy call you a black ass bitch. You said what? You.
This is a lie, you guys. This is a lie.
How the do you come to an event with a whole bunch of black, beautiful women to promote women positivity, but you're out here on social media telling bitches to bleach their skin and look yellow and funky like you do, bitch? You don't know anything about skincare? No, I know about being melanated and black and beautiful, bitch. You
mad because I'm light-skinned. This bitch is mad.
Why would I be mad because you're light-skinned? Bitches wish that they look like me.
That's how black bitches hate on light-skinned girls?
Woo! Say that one more time. Say that out loud. You should really...
Then there's me sitting there looking dumb because I'm uncomfortable, but I'm a Libra, so I don't like to make people uncomfortable. I'd rather sit there and be uncomfortable to make somebody else feel uncomfortable because we can handle it better. But nonetheless, now, Sophie Ann, thank you so much. For me who don't know, Flo is a Haitian, she calls herself the Queen of Compa. Okay. She said something about being light-skinned. And this is, this is a good...
Stop telling black women to stop loving them.
Let's see.
You stop loving yourself. Selling bleaching cream. Slap the out of you. Wait. You ugly as no one.
Is the light skin in the room with us? And this is the thing with me. Growing up, people have tried to run away from being dark skinned. What's this color brown? What's this brown? I'm not dark, I'm brown. What's this brown Crayola rock thing you people do? Why do people run away? I can see you. Light-skinned Keisha, not so light-skinned, not light-skinned at all. This woman that says she's light-skinned, this is not, I'm not familiar with her game. I'm not familiar with this being light skinned. Why do we run from? Anyway, I know why. I don't have time. The girl's not light skinned. She's dark, but I don't understand Miss Negra's skin color. It seems like anyway. So you guys had a cast member by the name of. She's on the list. Oh, I took her off. She wasn't important enough. Erica Mena. Erica Mena. She had.
You should really stop telling
you guys. Why did you? She had a little colorist moment on the show. I think it was last year with the Queen of Reggae, Spice, and this is the clip from that.
Feel the need to compare us though, because at the time
any woman would have.
And why? Why would you compare?
Your friend and he felt that way. I was his wife, and he felt nothing.
That don't have nothing to do with me. If he felt nothing for you, like so, it's just confusing.
So
like why?
Me if you were in my shoes, you're telling me you wouldn't feel no type of way as a woman?
What do you mean if I was in your shoes? In what way? What do you mean? Because I feel like your problem is, Erica, you feel like you're the first woman to be divorced. That's the problem.
Really?
I feel like you're acting like you're the first woman to be divorced, and you're the first woman that's left with 2 children to fend for. I've been doing it for 14 years. Welcome to the club.
Girl, I've been doing it for
nowhere.
16.
Okay?
16.
Okay, with your son that don't like you. My son loves me.
How do you know
let's talk about that. Stop always making it about you. That's what I'm talking. You said I know that, right? That's what you said. Started the conversation and say I know.
Anyway, after the fighting, she calls Spice a monkey, and off of that racist comment, she was taken off the show.
Black women.
So, Erica rears her crackhead. Anyway, I just wanted to call her crackhead. I didn't even know where I was going with it. Erica this morning comments on the clip I just showed y'all. Shake my head. Here we have yet again more selective outrage. These TV networks are so full of shit. I went to hell when it came to my child based on the individual looks of not skin color as my mother would have in my position. I don't know. Anyway, I was filming for months and months and it happened until the world was selectively outraged. I was only fired so the network could save face. But yet, this is okay. And she probably still filming now. Won't have her job taken from her. This is exactly why humans can never cancel me. The man upstairs. Anyway, long story short, she says, I don't want to be the only racist penalized. But the difference, and there's not much of a difference, but there is much of a difference. Bitch, you're not black. You're one of those Latinas that think they're better than black women. So when you had that time to argue with a black woman, yeah, she said your child doesn't like you and he doesn't. You decided that was equal to calling her a monkey. These are 2 black women. I guess La Negra's black. I know black, not Dominican. But it's the war of the racist comments, and Erica is calling for the other racists, but she can't be racist because she's black too. I don't know. I'm just a kid. So that's what's going over on Nickel Television. More colorism, more things of that nature. Anyway, moving along. So I was telling you guys on the last show that there was like this old star kid that was a basketball player, and then he happened to have the highest SAT score of his graduating class. And I was just like, that should have been enough for him to feel, fulfilled and successful. But no, he wanted to, appease to the little nigglets, the kids that ate lead paint, read on the 3rd grade reading level. And he wanted to, and this was in Philly, he wanted to go in a recording booth and he wanted to, do the I spin on my ops, do the little dance, and to appease to his little niglet counterparts. Well, the story goes that 24 hours after that song was recorded and he was in a video taunting his ops, he died. And in that moment, it was a lesson that I wanted to show, like, hey guys, being smart and athletic is enough. You don't have to, spin on ops because you'll die. Well, baby, Auntie need to mind her business because there's a little more to the story that I didn't know that was being rumored about on Twitter. And I'm going to just scroll down and read it. Doesn't mean it's true or not. It just means that's what they said on Twitter. And that's my CNN. So, motherfucker, where's the damn story? Hold on now. Because it's mad important. And we're already in... No. Did I scroll too much? Because y'all got to get this tea. Here we go. It's graphic. I'm not going to play the video. Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. This is This is the kid that's the scholar, athlete, that decided to go in a booth and talk about ops in Philly, right? Got killed and I was upset. Let me mind my business. So the rumor is, you guys know about a couple of months, no, like a year ago, Gilly's son was murdered in Philly. They're saying he got killed because he's the killer of Gilly's son. So I just went in everybody's business and was reading it. Yup, that's what the Philly niggas is saying. Allegedly, somebody posted this and bruh got killed. He is allegedly the guy who killed Gilly's son. So I'm gonna just mind my business, but I wanted to follow up on that things were deeper than rap. So let's go to the J Hud tunnel. Mario was on the show. Yeah. Let's see how they did for Mario. I'm hoping they did him justice. Let's see.
Mario, we love you. We just wanna show you love here at the J Hud Happy Place. Glad you came to see us. Joy is our objective. Show you the way love's supposed to be. Hey. Mario, we love you, love you, love you.
10. You took his biggest song. You made it cute. He diddy bop down. This is what I want. So there was no room for improvement. That is going to get a straight 10 from me. Good job, guys. I don't know who this lady is, but we can do it. Someone in the comments, you got it. I don't know who anyone is. I'm just old and tired.
At the happy place. We got Tasha walking through the stage. We got Tasha at the happy place. Walk into stage, walk into stage, walk into stage.
It wasn't good. I'm not even gonna rate it. It wasn't good. Y'all gotta come hard. I wouldn't even posted that one. I would have kept that one in the vault. Y'all would have just seen her on the couch and be like, "What happened to the tunnel? Oh, she got there late." I wouldn't. But that's just me. Oh, what's this?
Long. I had a.
Okay, well, this wasn't on my curriculum, but this is cute. They said this is Jim Jones talking about how he met Chrissy. I mean, it can't be that cute because you didn't marry her, but anyway.
Crush on Chrissy. Chrissy's from Harlem. Chrissy's probably one of the flyest, baddest, dopest chicks from Harlem. For me, seeing the first time, like Mark 125 one day when I went over there with Mace one day, I can't forget it. And she had like a head chopped off, and I was a little young at the time. We just started doing rapping. In 2004, I was in Miami and I went to a club on the beach, and she ended up being in that club. And she ran down on me and said some funny shit to me. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. In my mind, I was like, wow, I'm nervous. I'm trying to find my cool at the moment. All my cool is out the window, and I feel like I'm the coolest individual in the world.
Yeah. I can see she still got that effect. Like, you start talking about you like
after
that.
Now what? Hey, Jim blushing.
Long. I had a crush on Chrissy. Chrissy's from Harlem. Chrissy's probably one of the flyest, baddest, dopest chicks from.
I guess. Put a ring on it. What I came here for was Justin Bieber. Where's Justin? Somebody allegedly went on Justin Bieber's marriage don't mean he don't love that lady. I'm so happy you said that, Pac-Man. You know what means you don't love somebody? When they go against the traditional route and they go on their knees as a female, and they do it on TV on a very large scale, and they throw tradition and ego out the window, and as a woman say, will you marry me? And you say no. That means you don't love the lady. So I'm glad you brought that up. Justin Bieber alleges that someone went on his account and unfollowed my wife. Shit is getting sus out here. You know what's so funny? Justin has lost his way home. As an African American in a white world, Justin let those white people really get in his head. But this blackness jumps out sometimes. Shit just getting sus out here. I just love that sometimes I remember that he's black. Rumors started circulating after his wife was unfollowed. His wife is Hailey Bieber. You guys may know her dad. It's one of those. What are those brothers called? Remember the guy that was in Hollywood? And Alec Baldwin. It's one of the Baldwin brothers. Is her dad. She was obsessed with him. And, they just got together. But he be having his eyes on black girls. There's a video recently where he was like drooling over Chloe Bailey and like putting comments under her page. Like, yeah, girl, you did that. Black is still in his heart. But, y'all did him wrong. And I ain't going to get into that. But he was abused. Oh. Okay, I thought I lost y'all again. Anyway, Black Boy Bieber says, y'all, it's getting sus out there. So stop playing on that boy's phone. So, Kanye and his daughter, that little girl gets on my nerves. There's no other way to say it. I have, I'm an adult and I still be having beef with kids. It's just, I don't care. But I love her dad. And Ye said, this little girl is making me love music again. She asked me to make beats for her, and I got back on the ASR, chopped up some beats for her album. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Miss Westy, I'm your bestie. We don't need it. There's only one genius per family. It doesn't work like that, Ye. But anyway, people always see stuff in their kids that we don't see. So he is making beats for his daughter's album. The bars ain't there. I know she's a kid and there's room for improvement, but that Miss Bestie song wasn't, Enjoy. I'll be going to listen for the beats because her father is a genius, but they can really keep the bars. So, a story, and this is going to be my last story, and the Snooze music video with SZA. What's that in relation to ISIS? I be all over the place. I didn't follow up with Dream Doll. So, remember when I told you about Dream Doll and her felon married baby daddy? She said, first of all, he's not married, but he is on the run for 2 felonies. Y'all got that part right. He did stab somebody up, and he did move some bricks, and cool. That's not a problem. But I need y'all to take back that he's married. He's not. So, allegedly, he's not. So, I wanted to, follow up on that. But she did have a gender reveal this week for the people that care, and she's having a girl. So for those that wanted to know what the baby felon's gender was, it's a girl felon. All right, so that's it for today. Oh, Justin Bieber, he liked the Snooze music video with SZA. He be choosing on them black girls now, but so did the slave masters. So I'm not impressed. That's why y'all all got those little common slave last names. Y'all got the Williams, the Johnsons, the Gibsons. Those are all really, really freaky slave masters that made mad black children and those black children. So that's why y'all all got the same freaky great grandfather slave master owner. So Justin, I'm not impressed. Marry one and start putting black video girls in your videos, and then I'll smile. My last name is Haitian. Y'all not going know it. Nobody else got it. Just me, my daddy, my brother, and my mom, and we like it that way. I'm not better than y'all, but I am. Sorry, guys. Let me play the damn clapping sound. I'm not Black American with y'all. I'm Caribbean. Welcome. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to me ramble on for politics for a long time. We circle back to... Why does she got so much lip fillers in her mouth? Mine don't look like that, right? Jesus Christ, look like she was allergic to shrimp. I get distracted easily. Thank you for coming to another episode of the I'm Not Impressed show. I had so much fun today. If you missed any of the show, not a problem. It will be up on YouTube in the next 15 minutes. It's a snow day with no snow in Atlanta. So I'm going to go rub my feet together, watch SNL. If anything, I farted and the boy started barking. Baby, that's not the door. Your mama just farting on herself. I'm going to go watch the SNL episode. If anything else stood out, we'll talk about it on tomorrow's show. Other than that, if you missed any, Just go over to my YouTube, like, comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I love you guys so much. Until tomorrow, go fuck yourselves. Peace out.